If you're familiar with our chest rig lineup, which we've been putting out for about 10 years now, you're probably very familiar with the fact of how adaptive they are, how modular they are. Where you can take a simple chest rig system, whether it's our micro chest rig or our X or our heavies, and we can add medical gear, we can add hangers, we can add admin sleeves, handgun wedges, mag wedges. So it's always been a modular system to try to fit your needs for whatever your mission requirement is. So if you were trying to expand your current chest rig into more of a lighter recce system, like maybe you want to put radios or water bottles or something on there, you kind of couldn't do that until now. So today I want to show you guys how our side saddle system works. Now this is a very simple addition to any one of our products that we have here. It's a basic Velcro and G-hook system, and I'll show you that here, and I'll build it out completely at the end of this video on our heavy. As we're talking here, I want to show you guys, this is our MOLLE placard that actually was designed for our thorax plate carrier. However, if you put side saddles on it and a back pad, you now have a completely modular little chest rig for yourself. The TRMP is exactly the same thing. So the TRMP has become very popular with the thorax plate carrier. A lot of people have been putting them on other products as well. But you can also take this thing, put your side saddles on, put a back pad on it, and now you've got a 3-mag system, and you can put water radios or whatever you want on there. If you want to expand this even more, you can go to our TRMP video, and you can see how you can take our new AMP system, which is this new laser cut wrap that goes around the TRMP, which is basically just this guy over here I just showed you. And now you can put EUDs, or you can put a whole plethora of pouches on there with your wings, and now you've got a pretty good system. A lot of military units are currently using that exact setup right there. So that's pretty much it on configurations, guys. Now I'm going to show you how you install the side saddles. First off, let me talk about the construction. When you get these in a pair like this, you'll notice they are left and right. So on the inside, you're going to see on the label, chest rig side saddle left and chest rig side saddle right. It's a squadron laminate construction, which is super durable. We have these dovetail cuts in here, which you'll see how they mount specifically into each rig. It's a 2-column or channels of MOLLE here, so you can put any pallets from smokes or frags or lasers or water bottles or GP that has the two cell format. Hook and loop to attach to your actual back of your chest rig. And then on the back we have this nice thick padded spacer mesh, that way you added that comfort on your side. In that kit you're also going to see these side buckles, okay, these female side release buckles. Now I've already got a couple of them on here, and I'm going to show you how to configure the heavy chest rig, which we're going to use here. I've also got a back pad in conjunction with the heavy because I want to be able to back pad it when I'm done. So first thing I want to do is we're going to take the harness completely off of this thing, just so it's easier to work with. So you got your harness, your buckles, your back pad, your side saddles, okay? Now, first thing we need to do is cut off these ITW buckles, because if you have a legacy chest rig, meaning an X or a heavy, these are not repair buckles on here. Now, a repair buckle looks like this. It's actually got the split bar in the center, so your kit will come with this, but you need to take a pair of side cutters, preferably, and just cut them. And you can still use them. Some people do. I keep these around just in case I need a repair. Take that off. You're going to go around and cut all 4 of these. Make sure you do not cut the 1-inch webbing, okay? Again, when I'm cutting them, just so you can see here, I pull that 1-inch webbing down as far as I possibly can. I'll take the flat side and put it almost down to the webbing, cut it, and then cut it off, and there you go. Sometimes they break. It's no big deal, because you're not going to be using these again anyways, unless you get a perfect cut. The newer heavies and X's will come with the split bars, okay? Okay, once you cut those 4 buckles off of the X or the heavy, because the micro comes with split bars, and so does all of our new offerings, okay? And the newest X's and heavies, again, will start coming with split bars, so you won't have to cut this. This is, again, just for you guys that have the legacy older style chest rigs, okay? Once you get those buckles off, you're going to take your 4 little split bars that you have, and you're going to install them on the actual side saddles. If you have a micro chest rig or some of our newer products, you can just use the split bars off of that and put right onto these side saddles. All right, once we have the split bars all attached to the side saddles, we're going to then peel off your backer. and this is just the Cordura backer. We're going to replace this with our new padded backer. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take the left side and the right side and put them on the correct sides, okay? So make sure you read it and just go ahead and stick it down. It doesn't have to be perfect at first. What you're going to do is take these 1-inch tabs that are on the side of the chest rig, and you're just going to pull it in tightly, hook that G-hook in there, hook the bottom one in, and you'll see how those dovetails on the side of the side saddle really work well with this, because there's a slightly different dimension between the heavy and the X and the micro. Once you're done, pull that hook and loop in, make it straight, and then just on that one side, if you notice, there is no gap, no buckles, no nothing. It's completely seamless, and it connects right up to the side of this chest rig. Then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Take your back pad and seal it on there. So I'm putting that back pad on, stretching it out to make sure it covers all the hooks so nothing is exposed to my body. Then when you're done, you should have a completely seamless connection on the sides. You can see if you had water bottles or radios or something here, you don't want it all flexy. Like, that's my big problem with a lot of rigs that I've used in the past that have a gap or buckles here. This can be really wobbly, so we want to try to minimize that movement by the construction that we used here. Once we're done with that, guys, you can connect your harness back to it, whether it's an H or an X. I prefer the X harness because the X harness was kind of classic with chest rigs, and the reason why is because you can throw it on super fast without a whole lot of adjustment. So I adjust my sides, which I'm not going to do right this second, but once they're adjusted and configured for me, you can put this in a go bag, you can put it under a seat in a vehicle or wherever, and when you need to pull it out, you pull it out and you're on immediately. Okay, so that's the objective when you're trying to get a chest rig on quick. If I'm running an H system, I now have to grab that strap and plug it in. So it depends on what you're doing. I think a lot of guys that are doing more light recce or heavy recce type missions are going to want more of the X style harness. People that are running more of a plate carrier or flak jacket underneath is why the H harness started to come out a long time ago. So guys, that is the configuration, the construction, how to build it. Very simple. So as a recap, guys, there's your heavy. D3CRX, same exact configuration I just did for the heavy. D3CR Micro, same thing, just a little bit shorter. And again, for our new offerings, you can now go to the website and get the MOLLE placard and the TRMP as a chest rig configuration. So you don't have to piece it all together. You can actually buy each one of these and it will come with the harness kit. You do have to add the side saddles to it if you want. So if you just get the chest rig configuration, it will not have the side saddles, but it will come with the back pad and it will come with the harness. And then you just add your side saddles if you so choose. That's it, guys. If you got any questions or comments, put them down below or hit our customer service and product inquiries, and we'll get you all squared away with whatever you need there. Again, thanks for joining me today. I'm Travis Haley. Stay sharp, be safe, and don't forget, die free.